Nicole Alonso.
And I'm Oklahoma Ward, the director of Call or Die, and this is the lead actor, Tank.
And you are watching Movie Reviews 101.
Hello and welcome back to the final part of the Movie Reviews 101 Stephen King collection. And as you've known from the previous four parts, the collection has been pretty large, and now I'm going to go through the final lot, and most of these were the first time viewings of any of these films. First up I have Adapt Pupil, however you want to pronounce it, directed by Bryan Singer and starring Ian McKellen. And it's about a high school student that blackmails a potential war criminal, Nazi war criminal. It's telling him what happens, and they slightly change, and then the tables turn, and it's quite good. But the final act just drizzles all the thrill out of this movie. It's like there, and it goes like that, and then it's over. Kind of disappointing, but has a mid-Friends David Schwimmer in. It's worth it. Try that one out. Now the next one is one film that always got me when I was younger. It's called Hearts in Atlantis, and I always call it Hearts of Atlantis for some reason. And this one is one of these coming of age films where a guy looks back on his life and that one summer where something happened, and in this case it's David Morse looking back to when he was 11, and he's played by Anton Yelchin, who, his mother doesn't have much money, and they rent out a room to the mysterious Anthony Hopkins character called Ted, who has psychic abilities and is on the run. And it's just very simple, this one, but I always think this one's such a great coming of age because it almost feels like a true coming of age rather than something elaborate like some of the other ones have. So that was one definitely worth checking out. Next is the one Stephen King sued and has little to nothing to do with him, apart from one scene in the whole film, that is The Lawnmower Man. And The Lawnmower Man is a sci-fi film that actually is not that bad, apart from the fact that it's dated so badly. And it's about a scientist using intelligence drugs, and in the end he decides to use it on a human, and the human turns super intelligent and rampaging psychopathic character, using these new abilities to get even with everybody who has ever wronged him or his friends. It works. Don't watch the sequel. Whatever you do, it's terrible. But this first one is well worth a watch, even if the sci-fi element, the effects, is comical now. So, and it's also got a pre-James Bond Pierce Brosnan in, and Dean Norris from Breaking Bad. Next we're going to go for the one that's actually under a pseudonym, which I can never remember what it is, but if I hear it I will know it, and it's The Running Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger. And this film is all about putting criminals into a reality TV show where they have to fight to survive. Yay! I love this film. It's true Arnie. If you were to say Arnie 80s action, this is the ultimate. It's almost a parody of everything he's done without being one, and it's just so reeks of being 80s. Unlike some of his other stuff, which has not dated as badly like The Predator. So that one is well worth a watch if you love your action films, and I have a proper review of that one on the site. Next up is one that seems to get a lot of criticism, and I personally don't absolutely hate. Now, this is The Dreamcatcher. The Dreamcatcher is about four friends who go to the cabin in the woods every year, but one year it gets delayed, and then they end up in the middle of some form of alien invasion, while there's also a military element trying to exterminate all the aliens. The four friends all have some form of ability which they had been given by a mentally challenged kid that they always protect, called Duddance, and they always see Duddance as well, but it's a lot of alien stuff and a lot of infection stuff. it can work, but it's not scary at all. But I think it's worth a try, that one. Next up, this was an absolute first watch for me, and that is Dolores Coldblain. Cowborn. I'll get it right one day. And that's about Kathy Bates' character is a maid for a super rich lady who gets killed, and somebody walks in on her standing over the body, and her daughter has to come and prove her innocence against a cop who's got it all out for her. And we learn what happened in the childhood and why they don't talk and what happened. It's a brilliantly all-star cast with Jennifer Jason Leigh, Christopher Plummer, young John C. Reilly and David Stratham. I think I'm saying that right. Probably not. And it's a very good thriller that isn't no horror. It doesn't need horror, but we'll try that one. And last, I picked arguably the most popular of all of his films. That is The Shining, the Jack Nicklaus one, the Johnny one, if you would like to say. And it's such a great thriller. It just plays on your head so much, you don't know what will happen, even though you know what happens. And it's just something that will stick with you, and you can see that Stanley Kubrick really was a master of the thrill side of films. So, you've seen the whole Stephen King collection I have. What one, or two, or three should I add to this collection? And remember to like the video, follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, subscribe to the channel and visit the site. And I've been Darren, and thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again, and we'll be going back to just normal DVD updates then. Back to the ABCs, if you like. Anyway, thank you, and see you again.